From John Treadway Gymnasium on the campus of Elizabethton High School, good evening and welcome. 2025 Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball is on the air. Lady Cyclones trying to avenge an earlier loss at Johnson City earlier in the season, 3-0. They got the season started on August the 19th. We'll play that same SHill team that's 3-1. We come in with a record of 3-2. With wins over Unicoi County, Daniel Boone, and Johnson County, losing to the Lady Hilltoppers in Greenville. They, meanwhile, are at 3-1 of the season, so good evening and welcome. Our JV lost, our freshman lost. And so now it's the ladies' turn on the varsity level to see what we can do against a very good and talented and deep SHill girls volleyball team. So good evening, welcome. As the late Rush Limbaugh said, across the fruited plain, we thank you wherever you may be, and let's run down the rosters for these two teams. We're 11 minutes away from starting lineups, brought to you by Jason Holly. Our pregame show brought to you by the good folks in Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. We will tell you all about Phil's here in just a second. How you can get, for football season, whatever you need from the great folks at Phil's Dream Pit, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. So, So again, 3-1 SHill, 3-2 Lady Cyclones. First of two this week. Here at the cozy confines of John Treadway Gymnasium. They'll be back in here to play East in the region. Or in the conference coming up on Thursday. We will have Tia Duggar football that night. But tonight we got it for you, ready to bring it to you. We'll talk more about it right after this from Phil's Dream Pit. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball. And the owner, how can you feed the team, feed the gang, feed folks for football season? What are options for Phil's?
You know, the great thing, we're set up, Tom, for events large or small. When you want to take things and make things easy, we have our dream packs to go that give you your meat, give you your choice of 3 sides, your buns, your barbecue sauce. You just throw that on a plate and you're ready to go. So you can just set it out, set pans out for your friends to grab whatever they want. You're having a big party at your house for watch the Vols whip up on Syracuse or whoever it is they're playing this week, where we go in Tennessee, Alabama, whatever game it is, we've got you covered with those dream packs. And if you're going, you know what, I've got everybody bringing nachos and sides and all this little finger food, but I want something a little more substantial, you can get meat by the pound, and we can set that up for you where you just have the meat and everybody can bring a side and get you ready to go. So meat by the pound or dream packs to go, either one. Great way to feed a bunch of people on a budget.
349-60 or 423-349-6437 is the number to call. Website is
philsdreampit.com. Also be looking for our Phil's Dream Pit food truck. You can follow where it's going to be set up at philsdreampit.com. We run that thing all over the Tri-Cities. We've got it in Elizabethton sometimes, Kingsport, Johnson City, over in Bristol occasionally. So wherever you are, follow the Phil's Dream Pit food truck. You can get the barbecue on the go there without having to drive out to Eastern Star.
Lots of options. Great sponsor, Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Give them a call. Let them take care of your next activity, next need, whatever it is, at Phil's Dream Pit. The quest for perfect barbecue. Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Eddie Pless, Weston Taylor, Axel Steins, and the entire Cyclone network this Friday night. It's a home opener at Citizens Bank Stadium. first ever game against the Cyclones and the Westridge Wolves. Airtime at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30 this Friday night. The Cyclones hosting the Westridge Wolves at Citizens Bank Stadium. It all starts at 6:50 this Friday night, audio and video, here on the Tom Baylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone Football! Back at John Treadway Gymnasium. Let's run it down for you. The starting lineup, or the roster, I should say. First off, for your Elizabethton Cyclones at 3-2. Number 1 is Natalie Witten, the freshman, right side setter. Number 2, Sydney Minton, sophomore defensive specialist. Natalie, a freshman. Junior, right side setter, Abby Gwynn. Junior, defensive specialist, Mallory Odom. Junior, middle blocker, right side, Maddie Moore. Freshman, Riley Porch, right side. The only senior in the ball club, Ainsley Wampler, she's a dandy, outside hitter. Junior, outside hitter, J.C. SHill. Junior, setter, Kinsley Britton. Junior, right side middle blocker, Kaylin Britton. Junior, libero, Morgan Lewis. And junior, Mahala Nave, the middle blocker. Your varsity captains, Ainsley Wampler, J.C. SHill, and Abby Gwynn. Some of the highlights of our volleyball team to this point. Ainsley Wampler, 25 kills, 25 digs against Daniel Boone. What a night. Abby Gwynn, 27 digs against Boone, 27 set assists against Boone. Kinsley Britton had 5 aces against Unicoi County, 20 set assists against Daniel Boone. Morgan Lewis, 16 digs against Greenville. J.C. SHill, 23 digs against Greenville and 15 kills against Daniel Boone. And Mahala Nave, 15 kills against Unicoi County, so a balanced attack. Again, a young ball club. Elizabethton freshmen, you have two freshmen. Sophomores, you have 1. Juniors, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 juniors. And 1 senior, Ainsley Wampler. So 2 freshmen, 1 sophomore, 8 juniors, and a senior make up the roster for second-year coach Greg Barrientos. So the Cyclones and Science Hill, let's run down the roster for the Lady Hilltoppers. Caitlin Wallace, junior, wears 1. Riley Schroyer, senior, wears 9. Emily Lyon, senior, wears 4. Issa Dow, number 5, is a libero. She's a junior. Number 6, Natalie Jernigan, junior. Number 7, Chloe Connor, junior. Number 8, freshman Sophia Pavlich. Lucy O'Daniel, a sophomore. Molly Royston, sophomore. Claire McBride, junior. Lizzie Clark, sophomore, and a junior, Briley Scott, make up the roster for the Science Hill Lady Hilltoppers. 3-1, we're 3-2. And one of our losses was to them, open up the season in Johnson City. So it's here. We've talked about it all summer, and now we're ready to go. With the first volleyball match of the season. We will back here next Tuesday. Back will be here the next 2 Tuesdays. Next Tuesday we got Chucky Doak here in a regional game or conference game or district game. Then on the 16th, Greenville comes to town. And that's all we need to say about that, because when the Green Devils come into town, it gets intense real quick. So does Science Hill. This is going to be a good one. We're 3 minutes away from starting lineups. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball. Now this and Big John's Closeouts and Brummett Sports Shop. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's t-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
name first for the visiting Lady Hilltoppers. Number 1, Caitlin Wallace. Number 2, Riley Schroyer. Number 4, Emily Lyon. Number 5, Isa Dillon. Number 6, Natalie Jernigan. Number 7, Chloe Connor. Number 8, Sophia Pavlovich. Number 10, Lucy O'Daniel. Number 11, Molly Royston. Number 13, Clara McBride. Number 15, Lizzie Clark. And number 18, Riley Scott. And now for your Lady Cyclones. Number 1, Natalie Whitman. Number 2, Sydney Minton. Number 6, Abby Gwynn. Number 7, Mallory Uno. Number 8, Maddie Moore. Number 9, Riley Porch. Number 10, Ainsley Wampler. Number 11, JC SHill. Number 13, Kinsley Britton. Number 14, Kaylin Britton. Number 15, Morgan Lewis. And number 26, Mahala Dave. The Lady Cyclones are coached by head coach Greg Amarentos, assistant coaches Crystal Enos, Rachel Robinson, and Brittany May.
And we're ready to go here. Thanks for being with us. As the late Rush Limbaugh would say, anywhere across the fruited plains where we are and where you are, and thank you for being with us very much. Lady Cyclone Volleyball. So on the floor in our black outfits, orange trimmed out in white. Here's how it rolls for the Lady Cyclones of Greg Barrientos, our second-year coach. Ready to serve it up and get it going for the Cyclones. Abby Gwynn set it and start it, and here we go. That's 3 out of 5 against Science Hill. It's a very good program. Here's the set. Here's the return. Nice back row hit by J.C. SHill. She'll back it across again. Nice diving try by the libero. Science Hill to keep it going. SHill, cross-court shot. Good over-the-shoulder return by the libero. That would be Issa Dow for Science Hill. Oh, great dig by our libero, Morgan Lewis. Point, Science Hill. So back row is Lewis, Gwynn, SHill. Front row, you go Kaylin Britton. Here's your set. Hit over by Ainsley Wampler. Back on, nice block of the container man. Kill goes out of bounds. Good try by Nave, and it's 2-0 Science Hill. So we're just getting started here. We got another one coming up on Tuesday on the jump serve. Oh, nice dig out on the low serve by Wampler. Blocked to the net, and point, Lady Cyclones. Nice job on the outside hit by Elizabethton. So we keep
now serving for the Lady Cyclones, number 10.
Ainsley Wampler, our lone senior, ready to bring it. So Wampler will jump serve it. There's a back row set. And it's out. Hit it too far on the left side of an outside hitter. 13, that's Clara McBride. Hit it too hard. Point, Lady Cyclones tied at 2. Opening set here. Tucker Taylor running the camera. Tucker's the stuff. Oh, nice dig out by Science Hill on a point, Lady Cyclones. Good prop to the dig on that one that time by a young lady the back row at number 9. That would be number 8 would be Sophia Pavlovich. Serving. Here she is again. Blocked at the net. Point, Science Hill.
Checking in for the Lady Hilltoppers will be number 1, Caitlin Wallace.
Serving Science Hill, 3-3 tie, set 1. The jump serve. Lewis on the pass up top to Gwynn. And on the net, point, Briley Scott, number 18, the big tall lady in the middle for Science Hill. On the kill, we were in the net. They get the point, 4-3. Serving Science Hill, right to left, here it comes. Jump serve, Wampler to Gwynn. Blocked the net, but good ricochet return by Wampler. Left side, cross-court shot, and that is out. On the attempt by J.C. SHill, goes out of bounds, goes Science Hill ball, 5-3, and Science Hill point. Jump serve, here it comes. Going to serving will be Caitlin Wallace. She gets a outside shot, point, Lady Cyclones. They thought it was an ace. Lewis will come out, in goes number 8 for the Lady Cyclones. That'll be Maddie Moore.
Cyclones, number 8, Maddie Moore.
Little blocker right side, and so Malin Nave, one of the juniors, we have 8 of these on the team in the junior category. 8 young ladies for the junior class. Here's the serve. Libero on the set up top, coming across hard, and it's in. Great shot down to the right corner by Briley Scott. Hit it right where we ain't, as they say. Point Science Hill, 6'4", Lady Hilltoppers. Serving will be Chloe Connor, the junior. Chloe's been around this program. We've called her name several years now. She's been one of the veterans on this Science Hill team. This one's out. Sales service there. We get the point and the serve. Wampler and Lewis on the back row. Front row is SHill. Front row is Britton, and also out there is Maddie Moore. So serving, Kinsley Britton, and this one goes out. Sales on a service there, they get the point. 7-5 Science Hill, set 1.
Now in number 13, Clara McBride.
Point, Hilltoppers. 8-5, Science Hill, set 1. Moore's on the front row, also up there.
Serving is number 18, Riley Scott.
Abby Gwynn. Oh, nice job of Morgan Lewis. Got to dig that one out. Trying to save it and can't. Was Kinsley Britton, the junior, at point Science Hill. They've rattled off since the tie, 4 in a row now, 9-5. Serving Lady Hilltoppers, Briley Scott, the junior, off the hand of Lewis. An ace, 10-5 to double the score now. They beat us 3-0 over there. They're out of the gate. Science Hill leading 10-5 here, set 1. Scott. Lewis, here's your set. Little dinker by Gwynn. Back row save by Science Hill. Here's the set. Cross court shot out. We get the point. Hit too hard by Clara McBride, and we get the point. Top 25 college football poll came out since we went to the Tom Dillard Sports Showdown in Cannons. And to nobody's surprise, Ohio State, the #1 team in the country. Should be. Serving J.C. SHill. Back row the libero. Here's the set on the pass. Here's the set. And a nice kill shot. Container man kill by Ainsley Wampler. They return it. Oh, great dig by J.C. SHill in the back row. Nice job, J.C. There's a diving try, Science Hill. They kept it going. There's a little dinker right there, Morgan Lewis. Great job, Morgan. To Wampler, a little dinker. Great save, Science Hill. Here's SHill. Wampler. Cross court shot. Another great return by #1. That would be Caitlin Wallace. Nice rally going right here. Here's the set. Cross court shot. Back row SHill. Wampler. Point. Great job, Ainsley Wampler. The set wasn't all that great, but she used her back of her heel to still get enough mojo and muscle to get it across, get the point. 2 in a row we score now. 10-7 Science Hill first set. JC to serve. She'll get into your picture here. Here she comes with a jump serve. Science Hill on the kill. Great set. And she does the rest. Number 11. Molly Royston, the sophomore, creamed it. Science Hill rotating. Lizzie Clark now in for the Lady Hilltoppers. Serving. Lucy O'Daniel, the sophomore. J.C. SHill. Maddie Moore, and point by Clara McBride of Science Hill. They're back out by 5, 12-7, set 1. Serving Lady Hilltoppers. Morgan Lewis to Ainsley Wampler. Outside shot, they return it. Here's the left-hander to SHill up top. Nice job by Britton, or by Moore, and there's a shot in. Wow, lefty had seeing eye hit right deep in the right corner. Here on the Honey Maple Parquet at John Treadwell and get the point, 13-7. Lady Hilltoppers. Serving Science Hill. Jump serve, here it comes. Cyclones, J.C. SHill returns it to Wampler. Here's a set. And hit her hands and had a little funky hit on it. Junior Kinsley Britton can't return it. Point Science Hill. Back row, SHill, Lewis, and Wampler. Front row, we go with Moore. We go with Britton, and we go with Gwynn. SHill. Lewis trying to break serve here. Wampler. Cross-court shot. They'll return to the libero. Sets. Left side. Oh, nice block of the net by Ainsley Wampler. Great job by Ainsley. Blocked that back. Here's your set. And great try by JC. The left-hander's got a little mojo, and timeout. Lady Cyclones. They got a little mojo. On those returns. Quick break. Right back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Eddie Pless, Weston Taylor, Axel Steins, and the entire Cyclone Network this Friday night. It's a home opener at Citizens Bank Stadium. First ever game against the Cyclones and the Westridge Wolves. Airtime at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30 this Friday night. The Cyclones hosting the Westridge Wolves at Citizens Bank Stadium. It all starts at 6:50 this Friday night, audio and video, here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone football.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
We got a big sale going on right now at Cannon through Saturday. The Labor Day sale continues. How good is it? Oh, it's real good. 12% across the board savings. Everything but betting is immediate 12% off at Cannon's through Saturday. Here's the serve. Here's the set. Abby Gwynn, or rather Maddie Moore. Back row, returned by Emily Lyon. SHill. Back to JC. JC returned by Lucy O'Daniel for Science Hill. Diving try, point, Lady Cyclones. 15-8 Science Hill, set 1. Lewis out, in goes Nave for the Lady Hilltoppers, or Lady Cyclones. Maddie Moore to serve. Moore, your junior. Serving, here it comes. On the set, and a kill by the lefty, Briley Scott, the big girl in the middle. With the left hand with authority on the kill. 16-8 Science Hill. They've doubled it. Set number 1. Tia Duggar Fighting Cyclone football coming your way on Thursday, 5:15 airtime. Isaac Fletcher on the camera shooting video. Deuce Morton bringing you color. Nice cross-court shot by Wampler. They return it. Here they come, and they shoot it wide, and it's point. Oh, it goes in. Count it. Science Hill's Chloe Connor gets the point. 18, make that 17-8 Science Hill. Set one. Trying to break serve here. See if we can get the ball back. SHill on the set to Britton. A little dinker by Wampler. Nice job with the left hand. They return it. Britton again. This time it's coming this side to Abby Gwynn. Tip up and Gwynn, here's your set. Wampler with a palm hit. Point Science Hill. 18-8. Lady Hilltoppers pulling away here in set one. Got a break serve. Here it comes. See if we can do it. And they do it for us. Net serve. We'll get the ball back on the service error. 18-9. Lady Cyclones serving will be Abby Gwynn. Serve to get it started for us.
Checking in will be number 14, Kaylin Britton.
Kaylin Britton checking in. One of the twins. Oh, nice serve by Abby. That was a clothesline shot. Not much return. Block of the net. Point. Science Hill. They went up there and blocked it. Science Hill gets the better of it, and they pick up the point. 19-9. Lady Hilltoppers set one here. Serving the libero, and it's a ace off our libero's hand. Serving it for Science Hill's number 5, Issa Dow. Spelling D-A-U, pronouncing D-O-W. Jump serve, here it comes. And a ace off the hand of Morgan Lewis. Makes it 21-9, Lady Hilltoppers. JC, Abby, Britton, back row, return. On the set. Point. Confusion there. Science Hill didn't get where they're supposed to get. We pick up the point. 21-10. We trail it.
Number 10, Ainsley Wampler.
Wampler to serve. Ainsley Wampler, our lone senior, jump serve. Science Hill, here's the set. Outside shot, return Lewis. Gwynn on the set. Ainsley Wampler in the back row puts it over there with authority, but they'll return it back. Over the shoulder return by Connor. Here's your set. Nay, point. Great job by our junior, Mahala Nay. The point for the Lady Cyclones. So you bring in Ainsley Wampler to do it again here. Here's your set. Block to the net. Great job. Who gets the point? Cyclones in the net was 18. Briley Scott, we get the point. Cuts it to 9. 21-12. First set. Serving. Jump serve. Wampler. Here's the return. Science Hill libero. And that one goes up and hits the top of the backboard up in the ceiling. It's a live ball. We return it. They return it. We're getting ready to return. There it goes. Back by Kinsley Britton. There's a little dinker, and the left-hander got it in for him. Smart play by Lizzie Clark, the sophomore for Science Hill. But we get the point. We'll take it. Wampler. Libero. Connor out. Cross-court shot. Went from right to left in the outside shot, and we pick up the point. Nice job with the Cyclones. Cut it to 7. 21-14. 4 points in a row now for the Lady Cyclones behind Ainsley Wampler serving. A container man ace ain't coming back. We got that point. Nice job, Ainsley. 21-15. Wampler to serve. Heck of a serve. Lewis, Gwynn, SHill, a dinker. They return it. Libero's got a hold on it. Dumps it right side to Connor, and it's going to be a point, Science Hill. Libero got that going for him. Issa Dow, and she tapped it over Chloe Connor instead of the kill, outside kill. She dinked it. Over the net goes in. For the point for Science Hill. 22-15. Lady Hilltoppers set one. On the serve. Wampler goes down and gets that one. Great job keeping alive Gwynn at the net. And just batted around, couldn't get it back over. 23-15, Lady Hilltoppers. With the exception of Briley Scott in the middle, you see number 18 for Science Hill. They're not as big as they were before in years past, but they're very athletic. There's an ace coming off the hand of Morgan Lewis. That'll be a 24-15 set point here. Science Hill serving. Here it comes. Oh, great dig out by Ainsley Wampler. JC blocked in net by Scott. Big girl goes up, blocks it, and set one belongs to the Lady Hilltoppers, 25-15. We'll be back. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball.
Talking to our buddy Molly Hurley from Chick-fil-A. It's football time in Tennessee, the late John Ward would say. On a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon or even on Sunday to watch NFL, you can get your trays from Chick-fil-A. Tell us what we can get,
Yes,
dear.
you can. You can get nugget and strip trays, fruit, salad, mac and cheese. We've got cookies, brownies. We've got wraps and veggie wraps. And then we also have our sub sandwich trays that have our cold grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato. Those are really good. And if you're getting it for a Sunday for the NFL games, you can also get the nuggets and strips chilled, so that way we'll cool them down for you, give you reheat instructions, and you can pop them in the oven and have them ready for your party.
How do we order? How do we get them?
You can call the store at 423-297-1266, or you can go online or use your Chick-fil-A app to place an order online.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, 423-297-1266. Our buddy Molly Hurley, marketing lady from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton, proud sponsor of the Tom Bailey Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
In a world where cluttered trash and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight cluttered trash and debris, call Container Man.
It's exciting, undefeated T.A. Duggar Fighting Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Deuce Morton and yours truly this Thursday night from Citizens Bank Stadium. The undefeated at 3-0 T.A. Duggar Fighting Cyclones with their home opener hosting the Robinson Redskins from Kingsport. Airtime at 5:15, kickoff at 5:30. Audio and video. It all starts at 5:15 this Thursday. The undefeated Cyclones put that on the line against the Robinson Redskins. Join us beginning at 5:15 on Thursday right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go T.A. Duggar Fighting Cyclone football.
We go to set two. We trail 1-0. Science Hill wins the first one, 25-15. Here's truly Tom Taylor along with Tucker Taylor with you live here from John Treadway. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be. As the old saying goes, across the fruited plain as the late Rush Limbaugh would say. We're selling seat cushions. Bought mine for $20 to help the volleyball team. It's very nice. Selling them to support the team, and they are for sale tonight at every home game or match in the concession stand. Since COVID, we don't switch sides of the arena, so we stay where we are and they stay where they are, and here we go. Lewis will dig it out. Start number 2. Nave at the net. Ayla on that second hit keeps going for Britton. Britton will tap it to Wampler. They block it back out of bounds. Point goes. Lizzie Clark gets it for Science Hill to get it started with the Lady Hilltoppers. And not a big team compared to teams that brought in years past, but very fundamentally sound. A little obvious. And Laura got them going again. Her mama, Sherry Hooks, won multiple state championships at Sullivan South back in the day. Wendy Ratliff also on the coaching staff. Won 2 state championships as the head coach at Sullivan South. She's on staff, so got some ladies over there who know what they're doing as far as coaching. Nay, block to the net, trying to keep it going. Can't. And the big girl in the middle puts a block on it. That would be Clara McBride. 3-0 Science Hill. Temp serve. JC. Britton. Wamper at the net. Off her back foot, hits the net. Point, Science Hill, 4-0. Trying to break serve now. Sophia Pavlich, she is a freshman. Here's the set. Wamper, cross-court shot, too far, out. 5-0. Science Hill. Front row, Gwen, Nave, Britton. Back row, Lewis, SHill. JC on the return there on the set. Nave, good shot. Mahala Nave, nice job, Mahala with the point. Breaking serve gives it our first shot offensively, 5-1 here. Abby Gwynn to serve it.
Number 14, Kaylee Britton serving.
Kaylee Britton will serve it. On the serve, Britton. Back row, Pavlich. Check that Dow on the return, Science Hill. There's Dow again. Outside, Chloe Connor hits the net and gets point, Science Hill on the ricochet. Top 25 college football is out again. The polls came out after the show today. Top 5, Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, Georgia, and Miami of Florida. Ace for Science Hill. Then you have Oregon, Texas, Clemson, Notre Dame, and South Carolina. Please tell me why Notre Dame did not drop after losing, because they didn't. Out of the top 10. Nor did Clemson, really. Clemson dropped down to number 8. They dropped 4. Point, Science Hill again by the libero, Issa Dow. Brittany shot, set it up, and it killed. It's 9-1 Science Hill in set 2. Timeout, Lady Cyclones. We'll take a break. We trail 9-1 in set 2. Back after this, you're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Look at John Treadway, set 2. We trail 9-1. Rounding out that top 10 before the break is the Gamecocks of South Carolina, the number 10 in the country. Gwen on the set. Nave. Connor, little dinker, hits the net, point, Lady Cyclones. Chloe Connor tried to outside hit on that kill and came off her wrong foot. Didn't have all the mojo on going forward and left it short. We pick up the point. 9-2. Wampler serving. Second set, we trail 1-0. Here's a little dinker. Credit Science Hill. They get the point. Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, Georgia, Miami, your top 5. Oregon, Texas, Clemson, Notre Dame, and South Carolina round out the top 10. At number 11, Illinois. Number 12, Arizona State. Number 13, Florida. 14th, Florida State. 15th is Michigan. 16th is Iowa State. Over the shoulder return, Gwynn. Here's the set. Connor outside hits the net. Point, Lady Cyclones. Number 17 this week, the Mustangs of SMU. Oklahoma, number 18. Texas A&M 19. Ole Miss rounds out the top 20. Alabama tumbles from 8th down to 21 in the country. Tennessee got rooked. They're better than 22, I'm just telling you. Tom, they played Syracuse. They got beat 45-26. We're better than 22 in the country. We'll have to prove it. 23rd ranked Indiana, 24th. The Red Raiders of Texas Tech, and rounding out the top 25, the Utah Utes. There you go. Latest top 25 college football poll. SHill, floating return, block to the net. Cyclones, great job on the block on the attempt by number 8 for Science Hill. That would be Sofia Pavlovich. So the Lady Cyclones get the point and the serve. We trail 11-4. Second set, we trail 1-0. Serving is Britton, one of the twins. Oh, nice serve. That's nice return back by Wallace for Science Hill. Here's your set. J.C. SHill blocked to the net and point. Lady Cyclones block count, but goes out of bounds. We'll take the point. You'd be hard pressed to convince me Illinois is the 11th best team in the country, but they are. I think that's wrong. This one sails out of bounds. Service error, Cyclones, point Science Hill.
Checking back in will be number 13, Kara McBride.
Notre Dame's not in the top 10 in my book, but my book don't count. Anyway, that's where it's at. Net serve, we get the point. Briley Scott. Problem serving it for Science Hill. Right back in Libero Dow, and we get the point. J.C. SHill serving, 12-6. Science Hill set 2, we trail 1-0. Here's a floating serve. Lewis over the shoulder to Britton. Britton to Gwynn. Gwynn back shot, back row shot, return by Science Hill. Outside left-hand hitter. Good return by the Lady Cyclones. A dinker by Wampler down the left side. They return it. They set it up and a kill and a big one with authority. Clara McBride, the junior, for Science Hill, the middle blocker of the kill. 13-6. Thursday night, Easton here for the district action. We will be right behind us at the bank for the undefeated Tia Duggar Fighting Cyclone football team. Against the Ross Robinson Redskins. 5:15 airtime, 5:30 kickoff. Deuce Morton will be here with me, calling the ball game for the first 2 home games this time around. Then Joseph Taylor. There's a error by Science on the serve. We get the point of the ball. We're down 14-7. Set 2. Of course, Tennessee, as you know, taking on East Tennessee State on Saturday. $500,000 check for the Buccaneer football program. Maddie Moore on a service there, hits the net, and it goes back.
And for Lady Cyclones, number 15, Morgan Lewis.
On the point to Science Hill, 15-7, set 2, we trail 1-0. Jump serve, here it comes, back row SHill. On the set, Britton. Nave, out. Nope, in, point. Mahala Nave, nice job of Mahala the junior. The middle blocker got a point. Substitution, Britton out and Britton in, the twins. Kinsley out, Kalen in. Serving Abby Gwynn for the Lady Cyclones. We're back here next Tuesday when Chucky Doe comes to town. Chloe Connor with authority over that net with a kill on the outside hit. Number 7, Chloe Connor can play. She's only a junior.
Checking will be number 18, Bradley Scott.
Makes it a 16-8 score. Science Hill set 2. Down the jump serve. Back row J.C. SHill to Gwynn. To Britton. Here's the pass. Here's your set. Here's a dinker right there. Good return by Britton. Good reflexes. J.C. SHill. And a nice dump by J.C. to the back row. So Jace makes it a 16-9 ball game. Our point, our serve, Wampler serve. Let's get on a run here, Ainsley. Run off about 10 here. We'd like to see that. Jump serve, Ainsley. Down to the dig. Here's a set. Scott across the net. Good return by Britton. Way to keep it going. Over the shoulder return, Wampler from the back row. Here's your set. Scott Good job, Morgan Lewis, to react and get that back. SHill. JC will to Dow. Chloe Connor, outside shot, not there. Blocked in the net point. Lady Cyclones. Nice job up front by Nave and also up there by Britton to block it. We get the point. It's 16-10. Scratch away here. Peck. One of those Peck points in the match. Peck away here. A little bit here, a little bit there. Pecking away. Wampler. Back row pass. Right there to get it. JC SHill point. Lady Cyclones. Off balance hit, but doesn't count. Her upper body strength got us the point. Dropped it down the left side for a point for the Lady Cyclones by JC SHill. 16-11. Wampler's got us 3 straight here. Ainsley serving it up. Nice job by Dow. Here's out. Hit by Clark. Hit it too hard. The lefty. Our point. 16-12. We've got 4 in a row now for the Lady Cyclones, thanks to Ainsley Wampler. On the serve. Let's jump serve. Here we go. Dow. Ace. A container man ace by Ainsley Wampler makes it 16-13. Science wants to talk about it. Great comeback for the Lady Cyclones. Back after this, you're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclones volleyball.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
Back at John Treadway, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. Tucker Taylor on the camera tonight. Old Tuck's with us. Old Tucker Taylor's in the house. 16-13. Ainsley's rattled off 5 in a row for us. Serving it. And another kill for the Lady Cyclones. Bahela Nave, another big kill for the Lady Cyclones, a container man kill. And it makes it a 16-14 ball game. They say we're in the net. Be a son of a gun. Boo and hiss. I thought we had the point. Scienzo gets the point. Jumped too soon, got too excited. Still good job of Nave. Here's the set. Cross-court shot, Nave. Dow to Connor to Lewis. Here's the set. JC the dinker, blocked in the net by Scott. He still got it going. Good job, JC, coming off that net on the ricochet. Keeping it going. Here's Scott, the dinker, and they get the point. It's a Wile E. Coyote move right there. Kind of a sneaky snake move by Riley Scott. The big girl thought she was going to hammer it, and she dinked it. And they pick up the point, 18-13. Cyclones trail set 2, trailing 1-0 here. Lewis, SHill, good job, Wampler, to keep it going there. Scott on the running kill, and it's out. Cyclones get the point. Briley Scott on the running kill from left to right and shot it too far out of bounds to get the ball back. Maddie Moore back in. 18-14, Science Hill set 2. Oh, great serve. Great dig by Science Hill, and we can't return it. Who got down and dug that one out? Give credit, I think, number 1, that would be Caitlin Wallace for Science Hill. 19-14, jump serve. Here come the Lady Hilltoppers right to left. Oh, great job by Wampler again, but they set it up and hammer it. 20-14, Lady Hilltoppers. On the serve. This one sails, will get it. Service error, hit it too far. 20-15, Science Hill. They won the first one 25-15. Kinsley Britton serving. We're 3-2 on the season. They're 3-1. There's the serve, and that's good return by Science Hill. Go down and get that one. Here is the shell from Wampler. JC. Here's the set. Left side. Gwynn. Scott blocked to the net. Great job of Maddie Moore to block it. And point. Somebody was in there. It's going to be who? Point, Lady Cyclones. Great job there on the block by Maddie Moore. Went over the big girl and challenged her and won the battle. 20-16. Scott that time blocked it off the hand of Maddie Moore, out of bounds. That time she came back with some vengeance and gives them the point in the serve at 21-16. Science Hill set 2.
Now serving number 18, Riley Scott.
Riley Scott, the middle blocker, the junior for the Lady Hilltoppers. Great dig by Morgan Lewis. Britton. Gwynn to get it back across. Good job, Abby. At the net, Britton now on the back row to Gwynn on the set. On the right side, outside shot, Shell. Great return. Science Hill, and right there to bring it right back with points. Sophia Pavlovich, the freshman for Science Hill, the lefty. A little mojo coming off that ball. No question, got a little top spin when you're a southpaw. 22-16, Science Hill set 2. JC, back to JC. Oh, nice hit by JC Shell with authority and power. Shell down the right side, ricocheted off the hand of the Lady Hilltopper defender. 22-17, Science Hill set 2. JC will serve it now after a great kill to get that point. A container man kill, if you will. On the serve, Shell. On a floating serve, great dig out by Dow. There's JC again. There's Britton. There's Wampler. Over the shoulder return. Great job of Morgan Lewis. Go down and dig it out. He'll keep it going to Gwynn. Science Hill up in the stands trying to save that one. And to do a great job of Science Hill. Left side Wampler. Dow goes down to dig it out. Here's a little dinker by Wampler. Good point, Ainsley. Great play that time by the Lady Cyclones. 22-18 now. They lost the first set 25-15. Laura wanted to make sure her girl who crashed into the stands over there to make sure she's okay. Caitlin Walsh said, yep, coach, I'm all right. Shell. 22-18. Cyclones down 4. Nice serve and a nice dig out by Science Hill. There's Britton. Wampler off her back foot gets the point. There's an upper body strength rather by Ainsley Wampler off balance off her foot and hammers it into the Hilltopper floor for the point. 22-19. Science Hill by 3 in set 2. We trail 1-0. Shell on the jump serve. Oh, nice go down and get by Science Hill's Pavlovich. And this one, we can't handle it. Goes off her hand. Good effort by JC. It goes Science Hill. 23-19 now. Lucy O'Daniel, the sophomore setter, to serve it for the Lady Hilltoppers. They need 3 for set number 2. Good job by Abby Gwynn to keep it going there. Here's the set. And a great kill by 13, Claire McBride, the junior. A diving try by J.C. Shell. Set point, 24-19, Science Hill. O'Daniel going to try and end it here on the set 2 at John Treadway. Shell, Wampler, Shell. Here's your set, coming at it. Nice block of the net, Ainsley Wampler with a block. Great job, went up there to get it. Lizzie Clark without southpaw trying to put the mojo on it. Ainsley went up and defended and blocked it off her hand out of bounds and got the point. Great job, Ainsley Wampler. 24-20, Science Hill. We'll serve it.
Number 9, Riley Porch.
Riley Porch to serve it. Number 9 off the bench. For a runner, nice job, and let's see how they're going to score this one. Point, Lady Cyclones. Got into the net on that front row by Science Hill, 24-21. We trail it. Jump serve, Porch. Gwynn setting it to Britton. Britton to Wampler. Wampler with the left hand, got it back across. Good job, Ainsley. Here's a shot. Good job on the dig out on the back row by JC. Here's Wampler. Got it! Ainsley Wampler with a container man kill. 24-22, Science Hill. How about our Lady Cyclones? We were in a hole. We were down 7 at one point. We're down 2 now. Great job by Porch on the serving. Here's Dow. Nice block of the net by Nave. They keep it going. Here's Scott. Can't get to it. Cyclones get the point. Riley Scott went up and mistimed her jump, rather. And timeout, Science Hill. It's a 1-point game. 24-23. Back after this repeats in. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Volleyball. Back at John Treadway. Here we go. 24-23. Set 2. Serving Porch. Come off the bench and sparked us. Here's the set. It's a kill. Block to the net. Nave. Wampler. Blocker to tie it up. 24-24. Set 2. We trail 1-0. Great effort. We were down 1 point by 8 points in this set. We were down 16-8 at 1 point. Here's the serve. Porch is putting them out there. Great job! On an ace by the freshman, Riley Porch. 25-24 Cyclones. We need 1 to take set 2 here. Orange and black serving by the 9th grader. Porch on the serve. Dow. Little dinker and a smart play. Credit by Claire McBride. Spotted a hole in the middle of her defense and dropped it in on him. 25-25. Set 2 to Dandy. What a comeback, an orange and black comeback by our ladies. Here's a jump serve. SHill. Here's your set. Wampler. Dow again on the set. On the outside, it's Connor. Good job of Morgan Lewis. Over the shoulder, SHill. Deep in the left corner, they'll return it. Here's your set. Outside hit Connor and got it. Chloe Connor. 26-25, Science Hill. Set point. Got a win of a 2. Jump serve. Here it comes. Wampler. Britton. Dinked it herself. Return. Nice return by Dow. And the kill by McBride, and that'll do it. Science Hill hangs on to win at 27-25. They lead 2-0. We'll come back with set 3 so we can get this wagon turned around. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball, and this from Ivy Hall Nursing Home. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join 80 Plus, Weston Taylor, Axel Steins, and the entire Cyclone Network this Friday night. It's the home opener at Citizens Bank Stadium. First ever game against the Cyclones and the Westridge Wolves. Airtime at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30 this Friday night. The Cyclones hosting the Westridge Wolves at Citizens Bank Stadium. It all starts at 6:50 this Friday night, audio and video, here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone football.
We start set 3. We trail 2-0, but not for lack of effort. Chloe Connor's been an outstanding player all night long for Science Hill. The great return with the Cyclones. Here's Gwynn. Here's Wampler. Killed the net. Got it. Lady Cyclones. She challenged McBride and won that battle. Lady Cyclones. 2-0. Set 3. Connor on the outside, blocked to the net by the Cyclones. Good job of Nave and Britton. Lewis, Gwynn, SHill. Blocked to the net. Great job, Ainsley, to keep it going. Morgan Lewis, great dive by Morgan to keep it going to the dig. Here's a tap. Good job, Lady Cyclones. Good rally here. Here's Wampler, a little dinker. Got it. Nice job. Ainsley dropped it right in the middle of the defense. Wampler gives us a 3-0 start here. Lady Cyclones, after losing 25-15 in set 1, have, I guess, for all intents and purposes, kicked it up a notch. $4-0. Lady Cyclones on the point. What a shot by the Cyclones. 5-0. And Science Hill ahead. Whoa, Nelly. Lady Hilltopper saying, hang on here. They're out of the gate too good, too quick. Quick break. Back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Volleyball.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Wampler right there at the net. Good job, point. In the net, Science Hill. Lady Cyclones get the point. We're out of the gate 6-0 in set 3 here. Serving Abby Gwynn. On the jump serve. Here's your set at the net. Connor right there to battle back SHill. SHill to Wampler. Off her back foot on the return. Here's your set. A dinker by Connor. Right there to go down and get it, Gwynn. To Lewis. Lewis to Wampler. Cross-court shot. Diving try. Nice job of Dow. To Connor with a kill. Blocked to the net. Off the hand of Britton. Point, Science Hill. 6-1, Lady Cyclones. Wampler to serve with the Cyclones. We lead it 7-1 out of the gate here in set 3. On the jump serve. Kill to Connor. Great diving try, Wampler on the set by Lucy O'Daniel to Chloe Connor. She did the rest on the outside hitter. Makes it 7-2. Elizabethton set 3, Lady Cyclones. Here's the set. J.C. SHill, back row, Science Hill. And Riley Scott with a kill down the right side with authority. Serving Hilltoppers. Wampler down to the floor again on that dig. To Nave, and it's out. Point Science Hill 7-4 now. We had them 6-0, so they've outscored us 4-1. Hilltoppers serving. That would be Caitlin Wallace. Cross court ace by Wallace. Dropped it right down the left side. Past the diving Ainsley Wampler in behind Nave. 7-5, and Science Hill's calmly just mojoed back into this one. Third set, we're down 2-0. Wallace on the serve. Science Hill 3-1, we're 3-2. Nave, cross-court shot. Back row, here's your pass. Connor with authority. Chloe Connor can play, folks. The junior for Science Hill. It's real simple. She is a very talented outside hitter for Science Hill. No question. Makes it 7-6. Wampler, Gwynn in the net. Point Science Hill. They've tied it up. 7-7.
Serving number 26,
Nope, they give us the point. All right, Nave, 8-6 us. My apology. Cross-court shot, Nave, Gwynn. Nave again. Mahala. Connor blocked to the net. Great job by Britton, and Maddie Morris checked in. Here's your set again. Maddie at the net. Off the net, picked up Gwynn on the ricochet. Science Hill in the set. Connor coming at it. Hammer time. Chloe Connor, another kill for number 7, the junior. She has been the mojo for this team tonight for Science Hill. She has played very well. She and the libero, Dow, been very, very good tonight, in my opinion, for Science Hill volleyball. We lead by 1. And shot it too far. Chloe Connor on the few miscues tonight gives us the point, and the league maintaining 9-7. Set 3, we're down 2-0 here. Got to win this when it's over. Here's Kinsley Britton. Britton on the serve. Right in the net. Abby Gwynn gets it across. They return it over the shoulder return. Nice job by Lucy O'Daniel. With her back to the net, dumped it over the right shoulder into our middle of our court area and pick up the point. 9-8 Science Hill. Serving with a chance to tie here. Laura Cook, head coach of the Lady Hilltoppers. This one an ace down the left side, and they've tied it up here 9-9 after we jumped out 6-0. You can do the math. They've outscored us 9-3 here. They've tied it up 9-9 third set. Here Tuesday night, Chucky Dope. Nice dig out by JC. Point. Science Hill takes their first lead of the set, 10-9 now. Talk to Coach Greg Barrientos in the post game, and also pick our 2 players of the game. Poor Trav's Deli, Pizza Inn, and Tuffy's Cafe. Players of the game. This one out. Good eye by JC. Let that one sail out of bounds. We get the ball. Tied at 10 here. Set 3. We trail 2-0. JC ready to bring it in. She does on the serve. Block to the net. Great job. Ainsley Wampler for the block. Number 10 went up there and said, nope. We'll bring that one back down on your side, and we did. We get the point. Maintaining the lead 11-10 here, set 3. Serving JC again. SHill. Nice go down to get that one by Science Hill. And this one again, guess who? This time not Connor. This is credit number 8. Sophia Pavlovich, a freshman with the point. The lefty for Science Hill to tie it up at 11. Thursday night, Deuce Morton and yours truly will bring it to you along with Weston Taylor, or I'm sorry, Isaac Fletcher running the camera. That was a setup, and Claire McBride said thank you, and the middle blocker drops it in on our net to give them the lead 12-11. The undefeated Fighting Cyclones of Tia Duggar. Service error by Scienzo would keep the ball on the point. Back incoming will be Porch. Back incoming is Nave. Riley Porch, the freshman, got us several points in that second set. We trail, or actually tied 12-12, set 3. Here's the set coming right back with a lefty, and she can bring it. Left-hander, credit again, Pavlovich, the freshman, with authority on that kill, and they keep the point, or ball in the point, 13-12, Science Hill. Asked Laura Hooks, the Science Hill coach, before we went on there, I said, how would you describe our team? She said, scrappy. I like that. Scrappy will get you down the road. Britton, Nave, Gwynn on the front row. Wampler, SHill, Lewis on the back row. There's JC. Here's your pass, here's your set. Ainsley, outside hit, point, got it. Wampler down that left side, drops it in on the Honey Maple Parquet here. John Treadway with a point. 14-13 Science Hill. Set 3, we trail 2-0. Abby Gwynn on the serve here for the Lady Cyclones. Here's your set, and great dig out by Abby, but off her hand goes out of bounds. It'll stay Science Hill point and possession. 15-13 Lady Hilltoppers. This one sails, and we take it on the air of 15-14. We're not into moral victories. If you can hang on and do what we're doing here down the stretch in this last set for Science Hill. After being 25-15, we took them 27-25 in set 2. We're hanging right here now. Dow gets it over to Wampler. Wampler to SHill, blocked in the net. Great job by Lewis, great job by Wampler. Now an over-the-shoulder return by JC. SHill gets it back to them. Here they come, and they give it to the big lady, Briley Scott, and she takes care of business with a hammer. Briley Scott, the junior, with a kill, and gives them a 16-14 advantage here in set 3.
Checking in and serving will be Caitlin Wallace.
Serving, Wallace for Science Hill. Caitlin. Nice dig by Wampler. She's been everywhere tonight. Nave, nice job of Mahala. Point, Lady Cyclones. Mahala Nave, the junior, the middle blocker, and she'll go back and serve it now.
Serving will be Mahala Nave.
Back in is Maddie Moore in that front row for the Lady Cyclones. Serving, Nave. Nice dig out by Dow, and there's a little over the shoulder, and she caught that one, and will take the point. Miscue by Lucy O'Daniel. Point, Lady Cyclones. 16-16 tie, third set. So they've made a run, and we've come right back and even Stevened here. O'Daniel, great dig out by Abby Gwynn. Here's the O'Donnell, great job by JC SHill, and good try by Abby. That's kind of ran up the back of one of her teammates trying to get the ball in the effort. Just couldn't get to it. Good effort by Abby Gwynn. Point, Science Hill, 17-16. Serving, Science Hill. They're up 1. Third set, we trail 2-0. Wampler. Killed by SHill. Blocked by Science Hill to net by O'Daniel. Over the shoulder, Gwynn. Here's the pass, here's the set, here's the kill, point by the lefty. Sophia Pavlovich, the freshman, number 8 for Science Hill. She's got the mojo, again coming off that left hand. Just has a little topspin on it. You see it all the time with the lefties in volleyball. 18-16. SHill, diving try, point, JC SHill and the Lady Cyclones. Nice job, JC. 18-17. Cyclones. Britton will go back and serve it, one of the twins.
Number 13,
Kinsley Britton. And point, Lady Cyclones. The container man, ace. Tied at 18, set 3. We've shown them something, folks. Scrappy little bunch and Elizabethton, and this one will drop it in. Ace. Container man ace. Great job of the Lady Cyclones. 19-18. Elizabethton set 3, trailing 2-0. So service on the serve, Britton. We're up by 1. Ace! Container man ace. By Britton. Scienceville says hold everything. Back after this, you're watching Lady Cyclone Volleyball. STA, Stanfield Thomas & Associates with Autumn. Tell us what it's all about. What do you guys do?
So we offer business tax, individual tax, payroll services, and bookkeeping services to clients. We're basically full service. We can do it from anywhere, so we're pretty accessible.
Yep, the phone number is
423-968-9112.
So you have clients all over the country, so you can remote with what you do with these folks. Tell me about that.
Yes, sir. So we send you a link. We can get in your computer. We can look at everything. For taxes, we can email you a secure link to upload all your documents. So it's pretty accessible. We can do it from anywhere.
Business tax, individual tax, payroll services, bookkeeping. It's a phone call away. 423-968-9112. You're based in Bristol, but you can go anywhere. You're remoting with anybody, anywhere. Stanfield Thomas & Associates. Sponsor, brand new sponsor, the Tom Baylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Back at John Treadway, Britton serves it. We're up 2, third set against Scienceville Perennial Power. Nice dig by Ainsley Wahlberg. Great diving try off her right arm. Not for lack of effort by Ainsley, and it's 20-19 Scienceville. Riley Scott serving. The tall middle blocker for Scienceville. Scott will serve to the right side of the court on the back row, and he'll be a right-handed serve as the net serve. We'll take it. 21-19, Elizabethton set 3, trying to nail one down here. We trail 2-0. Trying to push it to 4 sets here on this Tuesday night. SHill serving. JC the junior, jump serve, here it comes. We need 3 to push him to the 4th. Nice dink over the shoulder, and credit Scienceville, Lucy O'Daniel. Unorthodox kind of over the shoulder dink, and it worked for the Lady Hilltoppers, 21-20. Cyclones lead, serve Scienceville. O'Daniel in the serve, back row Lewis. Britton, Wampler. Dow, O'Daniel, Pavlovich, good return by Britton to Lewis on the set. Over the shoulder return, Maddie Moore on the front row. Here it comes, and a cross-court shot with a lefty. There it is again, Lizzie Clark with a mojo to tie it up at 21 here. Third set, 21-21, and a nail-biter here in set 3. We trail 2-0. Serving O'Daniel for Scienceville. Lucy will bring it. Down low, great dig by SHill. Keeping it going, Britton. Lewis gets it by. Good job, Morgan. Here's the set. Here's a dinker by Clark. Good job by Morgan. Wampler, point! Container man kill by Ainsley Wampler. 22-21, Elizabethton. Third set. Good volleyball here, folks. Riley Porch to serve it. A little freshman. Man, she has made a statement tonight for you out there in internet land. This kid's only in 9th grade, little Riley Porch. Hits the net, off the net on the ricochet. They keep it going to their credit. Here's a dinker by Clark at the net. Wampler, and a diving try. Great dive, and can they get it across? They do. Great job of Scienceville. That's good volleyball. Gwynn, back row. O'Daniel. Cross court, Pavlovich, and it will be out. Cyclone point. Sofia Pavlovich shot it from near side cross court to the far corner, dumped it out of bounds. 23-21 Cyclones. Porch on the serve. Here's the set O'Daniel. Here's the kill. Great dig out by the back row by Porch. There's Gwynn. Great diving try by O'Daniel to keep it going. A check that it's Wallace. Here's SHill. Here's the set. There's the dinker by Nabe, and she's in the net. Point. Science Hill. 23-22 Cyclones. Set 3. A nail biter here. Woo, doggies, it's good here. 23-22 Cyclones. Down 2-0. This is set 3. Serving Wallace. Jump serve. SHill. Britton. Wampler. Set. Kill. Guess who? She's done it all night long. Chloe Connor to tie it up at 23. The young lassie can play, folks. Junior Chloe Connor. She is dynamite for the Lady Hilltoppers. She's been the spark plug tonight. 23-23 tie. Wampler. Britton. Nave. SHill. Britton. Wampler. Dow. Connor. Over the shoulder. O'Daniel. SHill. Wampler. Great volleyball here. Connor Dinker. And she got it. Dropped it in. And Laura Cook said no. She said she palmed it. And we get the point. 24-23 Lady Cyclones. Connor got it in. They said she palmed it. Chance to win the set right here. Abby Gwynn. Here's the set. Off the hand. Good job to go down and get it, Abby Gwynn. Here's Lewis. Wampler blocked to the net, and they keep it going. No! We won it. 25-23. Cyclones get the third set in the dandy. We'll go to the fourth set. 25-23. Win that one when we trail 2-1. Whew, that's good volleyball there, folks. We'll be right back. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball.
Our success is your success.
Big time confidence boost for this volleyball team. Only one senior taking a perennial power. It's 2-1 now. Here we go, set 4 at John Treadway Gymnasium. Thanks for being with us. A lot of fun here. These ladies are gutting it out here tonight, getting after it, both sides. Point goes out. SHill point. That third set, we jumped out 6-0. They rallied to tie it up. 11-11, 18-18, and we held on down the stretch in the seesaw and won it 25-23. We trailed 2-1. Cross-court shot by Wampler. Here's your set. The Denker by Nave. Point by Halen Nave. The Lady Hilltoppers are tied up 1-1 here in set 4. Next broadcast will be Tuesday night. Chucky Doe comes to town.
Now serving number 6, Abby Wynn.
Wynn serving for the Lady Cyclones. We lead it, or the tied at 1, set 4. We trail 2-1. Overall, Lewis, Gwynn, Nave, off the hand, point, Mahala Nave, 2-1. Great job of Mahala to hit it where they ain't. The junior middle blocker. 2-1, Lady Cyclones here in set 4. We trail 2-1. Best 3 out of 5. How this rolls in high school volleyball. Serving, Abby Gwynn. Nice serve by Abby. Here's the return by Dow on the set by O'Donnell. Here's O'Connell. But check it. Connor, and she hits a little dinker, drops it in. Point tied at 2 now.
Number 18, Riley Scott. Serving.
Riley Scott will serve it. Or check that, not, but the libero, Issa Dow. Jump serve for Dow. And an ace for Dow makes it a 3-2 SHill lead, the first lead of the match, or the set rather. We trail 2-1 here. On the serve, and it's going to be in. (4-2) Lady Hilltoppers. Wampler. Gwynn. Britton. Point. Nice job, Britton. That's Kalen. His twins. Ainsley Wampler will serve it now for the Lady Cyclones. 4-3. SHill set 4. We trail 2-1. Jump serve. Here it comes. O'Donnell. O'Daniel with it to Britton. Britton does the rest. So O'Daniel sets it up for Briley Scott rather, and Briley says, I'll take care of business. She did. Caitlin Wallace to serve for SHill. They lead it by 2, 5-3. Wallace on the serve. Ace, that one dropped off the table for Caitlin Wallace. Diving try by Morgan Lewis. Serving, Lewis, Gwynn, SHill. Connor, SHill. Back row Wampler. Dow, O'Daniel. Connor, cross-court shot. Great job by Ainsley Wampler to Morgan Lewis. Over the shoulder return by Nave. Front row Daniel to Briley Scott on the running kill, and it's out left side. Scott had good intention of running kill going from left to right, but shot it out of bounds. We get the point.
Serving number 26, Mahala Nave.
On the serve, Lady Cyclones. Nave.
Serving is Cody Connor.
7-4, SHill here. I don't think that's the right score, but I'm not down here to check it. It's not what I've got. SHill cross-court shot. Blocked to the net. Great job by Maddie Moore on the block shot. Maddie and Brim went up there to get it, and a block that would get the point. 7-5.
Lady Hilltoppers, number 4, Emily Lyon. The Lady Cyclones, number 13, Kinsley Britton.
Britton to serve it for the Lady Cyclones. Left to right. O'Daniel to Pavlovich in. Hit on that back row deep in the right corner. The freshman knew exactly where she wanted to put that one, and she did. Sophia Pavlovich with the point for Science Hill.
Serving, Briley Scott.
8-5. Briley Scott to serve it for Science Hill. They're up 3 here in set 4. We trail 2-1. Laura Hooks identified our team exactly right. We're scrappy is what we've seen tonight. SHill, good job by Britton. Good job by Lewis. Couldn't get a point. Science Hill 9-5. This one's out. Shot a wide left point, Lady Cyclones. Libero's back in for Science Hill. That's Dow. Serving for us will be J.C. SHill. 9-6 Science Hill, set 4. SHill. Here's your set. Over the shoulder. Good return by Wampler. Good defense to Gwynn. Good job, Abby. Backpedaling Dow to save it. Left side she'll go to the lefty, guess who? Pavlovich gets it. Ricochet off the hand of one of the Cyclones. It's 10-6 Science Hill.
Serving for the Lady Hilltoppers, number 10, Lucy O'Daniel.
Lucy O'Daniel serving for Science Hill. SHill. The kill, blocking the net. Maddie Moore. Good job, Maddie, with the block. Maddie went up there and blocked that one and got it. Slicker and Catgood. Good job, Maddie. I asked what catgut was not too long ago. I heard you say catgut. What's catgut? Catgut back in the day. Guess I'm showing my age, but when you had stitches, it was made out of catgut. It was slick. It's like string of sorts, and it would rot or decompose, I guess. This one's out. You didn't have to go back and get your stitches out because if it was catgut stitches, they decomposed themselves. Kind of a goofy term, slicker than catgut, but slicker than it was. Point Science Hill, 11-7, set 4. They'll serve it here. SHill, Britton, Wampler, and a great hit down the line by Lizzie Clark. Point Science Hill, hit it where we weren't. 12-7 Lady Hilltoppers here. Used to say when you had a straight shot like some of these serves, a clothesline shot, most people don't know what a clothesline means anymore. We use dryers. We don't hang out our clothes like we used to back home when I was a kid. Got to change that one to laser because clothesline, well, what's a clothesline? Clothesline is a straight line shot. Clothesline is like a clothesline. And I was told a lot of folks in 2025 don't know what a clothesline is. 13-7, Science Hill, set 4 here. SHill goes down to get that one on the set to Britton, to Wampler, outside shot. Container man kill. Bainsley Wampler. 13-8, Lady Cyclones. Who's going to serve it? Abby Gwynn gets a shot.
Now serving number 6, Abby Gwynn.
Abby will eye the mark and let it rip here. Nice serve, nice return, Dow. There's Connor, there's Gwynn, there's Lewis. Over the shoulder serve or pass to Wampler. Lizzie Clark, that left-handed kill, that fist, she brings it with power. Point Science Hill, 14-8. Timeout. Lady Cyclones. We'll be right back. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone Volleyball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Back at John Treadway. Science Hill gets the point. We were gone. They'll set it up on the serve. This one sails out of bounds. Dow hit it too far. We get the point. Lewis, Gwynn, Wampler, Dow, Connor. She has been big time all night long. Chloe Connor, number 7 for Science Hill. As I've said, it's a broken record. She's an outstanding talent. Wallace to serve it for Science Hill. They're up 16-9 here in set 4. We trail 2-1 overall. Lady Hilltoppers, one of the powerhouses around here in volleyball. Year in and year out. SHill. We're a young team, folks. You've grown up in front of us, only one senior. Point, Science Hill. Lucio Daniel drops in on a 17-9. Science Hill here in 4 set. East here on Thursday. We're doing T.A. Duggar, but we'll be back here on Tuesday for Chucky Doak, the Lady Black Knights. And then 2 weeks from tonight, Greenville's here. Place will be rocking when they come to town. SHill, great cross-court shot, great save by Dow. Over the shoulder, Connor. Wampler, here's Gwynn, here's Nave, and kill! Container man kill by Mahala Nave. 17-10, Science Hill set 4. We trail 2-1.
Serving number 26, Mahala Nave. Checking in will be number 8.
Talked to Greg Barrientos in the postgame. Serving Nave. Here's Dow. O'Daniel. Outside hitter Connor. Great job, Nave, on the return with the one hand. To SHill. SHill deep in the left corner on the return. Here's a dump to the net. Not there by O'Daniel. Point. Lady Cyclones. Lucio Daniel tried a little over the shoulder sneaky Pete return instead of setting it, and we get the point. Here's the set. Brittany Scott blocked off the hand of Maddie Moore. Point, Science Hill. It's 18-11. Front row, Gwynn, Moore, Britton, back row, Lewis, Wampler, who's got, here's your pass, here's your set. And SHill with a container man kill with J.C. SHill. Nice job by J.C.
Checking in for Lady Hilltoppers, number 4, Emily Lyon. Serving number 13,
18-12. Cyclones serving Britton. O'Daniel, I'm sorry, on the return. SHill, cross-court shot. Here's your set again. Here comes block. Great job of the net block by Abby Gwynn. Great block by Gwynn. 18-13. Our point, our serve. It'll be Britton's turn. This will be Kinsley Britton, one of the twins. On the serve. Pavlovich, great pass, a save on the back. Dig, that's going to back in by Wampler. Here's the set. Gwynn. Pavlovich missed time to jump. Came off the back of her hand. We get the point. Or do we? No, they get the point. 19-13. Briley Scott serving for Science Hill up in your right corner. You'll see her coming. You see her bouncing the ball, getting ready to bring it. And a net serve. We'll get the ball. 19-14, Science Hill. We need 7 to put it to a rally here. Let's see if we can do it. J.C. SHill, let's see if we can run them all for us. SHill on the serve. Great dig on that back row by Science Hill's Emily Lynn, number 4. Big time save. They get the point. O'Daniel serves it. We trail 20-14 here. Serving Lucio Daniel, Science Hill. SHill over the shoulder to Britton, to Wampler. Diving, great dig out on the back row by Lynn. Wampler at the net, battling with Clark. Gets that second hit. Good! Ainsley Wampler, they went up and battled for it. Got that second hit, and Wampler pushes it down to the right corner for the Cyclone point. Smart play by Ainsley Wampler. 20-15, Cyclones. Point and serve down 5. Riley Porcher, a freshman, her turn. She got us a little run in the last set. The set Bo Daniel, and a block of the net by Wampler, and point. Lady Cyclones. Ainsley did that one. Got up there with Pavlovich and blocked it. 20-16, Science Hill. Fourth set, we're down 2-1. Riley Porch to serve it here for the Lady Cyclones, the freshman. Dow on the pass up top on the set, on the front row, and a missed jump by Lizzie Clark. Point Lady Cyclones, 20-17 now, Science Hill. Woo, getting a little tight here, John Treadway. On the serve, Porch. Dow, O'Daniel coming out of their point. Big time point they needed. Claire McBride gives them their 21st point. A shot in the middle, 21-17 now, Science Hill. Caitlin Wallace to serve it. Wallace with Lady Hilltoppers, jump serve. Great dig out of there by Wampler. Nave over the shoulder return, got it. Mahala Nave with a point. 21-18, we cut it to 3 here. Britton replacing Britton that front row with Nave and Wampler. Back row, Lewis, SHill, and serving is Abby Gwynn. On the serve for Abby. And it should be, oh man, just a little too much. Service ace, 22-18, Science Hill. Dow serving, the libero to Lewis, our libero on the dig. On the pass to Gwynn, back row hit by J.C. SHill, good! SHill got the point. 22-19, Science Hill, set 4. Serving will be Kinsley Britton. Check that, it's Wampler on the serve. Ainsley, our senior. Here's your set. And blocked to the net, off the hand of Britton, point Science Hill. 23-19, Lady Hilltoppers.
Serving for the Lady Hilltoppers, number 1, Caitlin Wallace.
Science Hill won the first one, 3-0 in Johnson City to start the season. Wampler. Gwynn. Nave. Point! Mahala Nave dropped it in on them, 23-20. Lady Cyclones got the point. We'll get the serve. Nave will do it.
Now serving.
23-20. Serving. We're down 3 to get it to the rally. And guess who they went to? And guess who answered the bell? Chloe Connor with a kill. 24-20. Match point here for Science Hill.
Serving for the Lady Hilltoppers, number 7, Chloe Connor.
So Connor, who's been the thorn on our side all night long, is going to try to end it here. Connor on the jump serve. Lewis, good dig out of there to Gwynn over the shoulder return. Front row tap. Scott, great dig out by Wampler to Lewis. Over the shoulder, SHill. Here's your set, or your pass, here's your set. And it is Pavlovich to finish it. Science Hill wins it 3-1, but our team, our girls are scrappy. Good way that Laura Cook described them, and she's right. 3-1, final score. Science Hill wins. We'll come back and talk to our players of the game. And our head coach. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone Volleyball.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days There's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times. But the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join 80 Plus, Weston Taylor, Axel Steins, and the entire Cyclone Network this Friday night. It's a home opener at Citizens Bank Stadium. First ever game against the Cyclones and the Westridge Wolves. Airtime at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30 this Friday night. The Cyclones hosting the Westridge Wolves at Citizens Bank Stadium. It all starts at 6:50 this Friday night, audio and video, here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclone football.
Back at John Treadway, great showing by our team. We're a young team, the only senior in the ball club. She's here. Ainsley Wampler. Hello, lady. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Hard-fought game. Man, you guys scrapped it. That second set was huge. Tell me about it.
Yes. I think we just, everything we've done individually, we finally worked together and put it together as a team. We trusted each other in that and through that, and I think that's why we won that set.
Tough night tonight. We end up losing 3-1, but to me, it's the first time I've seen you play. I thought you made a statement. You guys didn't quit.
I agree.
Their coach asked her before the game, said, how would you just, you played them the first time, lost 3-0 over there. I said, how would you describe Cyclone? She said, they are scrappy. That's a compliment.
Yes, we take that as a compliment. Playing them, it's a hard game. They're all great volleyball players. They all have a great skill set, but I think we came out tonight and just showed them what we have in our skill set.
Bigger school. We don't play them anymore. They go on to do the DBs and the Westridges. We get in our district on Thursday night against Sullivan East. So what can you take tonight from this loss to take us down the road in our district?
I think just trusting each other, honestly, the main thing. Trusting who's there behind you and beside you. Just letting your teammates do what they can and you focus on yourself.
Poor Travs, what's your favorite sandwich?
I just eat ham on bread.
Ham on bread.
Yeah.
I love it. You get a pizza and buffet. And Tuffy's Cafe, what do you get in Tuffy's? Do you ever go to Tuffy's?
Oh, a sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Yes.
Well, you are a sweet playing game tonight. Congratulations. Thank you, lady.
Thank you.
Good job. Go Cyclones. Where's Miss Nave at? She's right behind us. What a night by Mahala Nave. How you doing, lady?
Good. How are you?
First time I've had you up here, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk about it. Talk about this team. You're one of the, 8 juniors. So, gosh, that was a heck of a game tonight. Y'all really played them. You pushed them, didn't you?
Yes. They are a very good team, and they're hard to beat. But we pulled it out a set. Our goal was to at least get one set, and we pulled it out. So.
Yes. Thought it was hard fought. So you look at that second set. Let's see, third set, when we won it 25, we jumped out 6-0.
Yeah.
Then they roared back to tied up 11-11, and we hung on to win at 25-23. That third set was a big confidence booster, wasn't it?
I think starting out with the lead helped us out a lot. Abby's serves were good, and they really did help us.
You like this team, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to ask you the same question. Losing tonight to Science Hill, even though it was a great team, how does that help you in the district when we start playing like East coming up on Thursday?
They're definitely the best team we'll see probably in, season until we get to districts. But they're definitely better than East. I mean, I think this helped us a lot prepare for East because they hit very hard and hard-driven balls, so we can learn to depend on each other from this game.
What's your favorite sandwich at Poor Trav's Deli?
Just ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese. You get to go to pizza and get a buffet. What's your favorite drink at Tuffy's Cafe inside the school? What do you like?
Strawberry banana smoothie.
Woo! You're going to get you one. Great job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mahala Nave, go Cyclones, one of our junior players. Let's get Coach in here. That's terrible English. He doesn't like moral victories. Coach, we gave him a run tonight. We let him know we were here. We kicked up a little
we
dust.
did. I wish we pulled out that last one. Wish we could have Played a little better in the first one, but you take what you can get. I mean, those girls are. I mean, that school's 3 times their size, and a lot of those girls are above 6 foot tall. So I mean, we hung with them pretty well.
Absolutely. So you lose that first set 25-15.
Yeah.
Lose the second set 27-25. You pushed them. Third set we beat them 25-23. Last set we lose 25-20. But it looked like to me, this is the first time I've seen them. We're growing. We're a young team, aren't we?
We are. We're a young team. We've got a bunch of juniors. And we've got our lone senior, Ainsley Wampler. She's a veteran. Abby Gwynn's a veteran. She's been playing since her freshman year. And then I've got a few juniors who trickled in on right side last year. But, I mean, other than that, there's a lot of girls out here that this is their first meaningful varsity experience. And so they're stepping up in big ways, and I really like our team so far, and I think we've got a lot of room to grow.
Absolutely. So Thursday night, right back here when it counts. Not that this didn't, but it's a district against Sullivan East, so big one Tuesday night.
Big one. Big one. They're tall. They've got a bunch of good tall freshmen that they came in, and they've got an outside who's been all world since she came here. She hits the ball real hard.
Sophie Johnson, I would guess. Probably
yes,
Johnson.
Sophie Johnson.
Yeah, she's outstanding.
So she's great. So it's going to be a battle, but I'm hoping we can pull it out.
Then we'll be back here Tuesday with Chucky Doug. We'll be back here the following Tuesday with Greenville. I think we got 3 or 4 more, a couple more we're going to do. I thought the energy in tonight for a volleyball, thought it was really good tonight. We had a good crowd, had some energy in here. I think the girls fed off that.
Yeah, I wish we had a little bit more games to go, or more points to go off of. We were pretty dead in the first set, but we built it up pretty good at the last part of it, and definitely the second, third, and fourth set. So I'm hoping we can get the crowd a little bit more into it next time. But we'll have a little bit more to celebrate.
Keep up the good work, sir.
Thank you.
Go Cyclones.
Yep, go Cyclones.
You got it. Coach Greg Barrientos, our head coach, does a wonderful job. Appreciate him very much. Again, Cyclones lose tonight 3-1. Science Hill's got a really good team, folks. And I guess you heard me say that more than once. Briley Scott, Lizzie Clark, Claire McBride, Lucio Daniels, Sophia Pavlovich. Let's see who else. Of course, the libero, Issa Dow, Caitlin Wallace. But the one that got us tonight was number 7, the junior Chloe Connor. Whew, she can do it. Chloe Connor was a woman among ladies tonight, if you will. Great night by Chloe Connor for Science Hill. Great night for our girls. Again, Ainsley Wampler and Mahala Nave. Also, I thought played rock solid tonight. You had a great performance from Abby Gwynn, and so we appreciate them very much. Thanks to Tucker Taylor. So that's going to do it from here. We're going to rejoin you. Tomorrow we'll be at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City for the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And so we'll rejoin you with volleyball here next Tuesday. Chucky Doak's coming to town in a district match. We also will have coming up on Thursday, Deuce Morton, and I'll bring you the Tia Duggar Fighting Cyclones undefeated against the Robinson Redskins. It's going to be a dandy. And so our football team, Tia Duggar, is rocking red hot. Deuce Morton will be with us, do the color commentating, along with the color or the camera by Isaac Fletcher. Then Friday night, big boy football. Ethan Amix coming to town, Justice Hilton, and the Westridge undefeated Westridge Wolves are a very good football team, and we are too. We're 1-1, they're 2-0, and we'll bring it to you again Friday night. Eddie Pless, Weston Taylor, and yours truly going to bring it to you. 7:50 airtime. Again, 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff on Friday night here at the Bank, where we don't lose many. We've lost 7 games total since this stadium's been open. 3 to Greenville, 3 to Science Hill, and 1 to CAK, a Christian Academy out in Knoxville in the first year. We don't lose much here. We don't expect to lose Friday night either, but they're a really good football team. They want to come over here and play the spoiler, and we'll see how it rolls. So we got more coverage for you. Tia Duggar football on Thursday and Cyclone Big Boy football in their home opener on Friday night. Want to always wrap up our broadcast. We always give credit where credit's due. That would be the man on the cross, the Lord Jesus. This is his broadcast, his show, obviously. And it goes like this. Here's the verse of the day, and we'll wrap it up and get out of here. Psalm 16, 1 and 2 says, "Keep me safe, O God, for in you I take refuge." Verse 2 says, "I said to the Lord, you are my Lord. Apart from you, I have no good thing." He controls it all, folks. Every breath we take, every step we take. If you think he doesn't, you're fooling yourself. This is his show. This is his world. We're just passing through it. And that's how we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching the broadcast. Go back and like it and share it. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock from Chick-fil-A in Johnson City with the Tom Daly Sports Show. Until then, for Tucker Taylor and for our Director of Schools, Richard Van Huss, our Principal, Dr. John Midden, our Athletic Director, John Diaz, and our Head Volleyball Coach, Greg Barrientos, and Assistant Coaches, Crystal Van Huss, and also, of course, you'll look at our freshman coach, Rachel Robinson, and for our cameraman, Tucker Taylor, who is the stuff. Am I right? Yeah. Stick your head right there and let them see how handsome you are. Put your little head up by your little mug. There he is. He is the stuff. No more said about that. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Remember, bloom where you planted and win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for watching 2025 Elizabethton Cyclone Volleyball.